Hi, my name's Kay. I've been a mentor here at St Giles for the last 10 months, working in the WIRE project, which is Women's Information Resettlement for Ex-Offenders. What first attracted me was I was actually a client in the WIRE project last year, and it was actually suggested to me by one of the other workers there that volunteering would be quite good for me and that I would have a lot to offer people. When you see the change in people's lives and when you meet them at the gates sometimes and you turn around and tell them that you're an ex-offender yourself and they sort of look at you and think, wow, well, you've moved forward, maybe I can, and it just gives them a bit of incentive to try and turn their lives around. And when they do, even if it's only in a very small way, it's incredibly satisfying. Before I met with my first mentee, I'll admit I was very nervous, not quite sure exactly what to expect, not quite sure what they were expecting from me. So it was a bit of a learning process, I think, on both our behalves, sort of what sort of people we were, how we communicated properly with each other, and just developing a relationship in the end and sort of being honest with what I expected from them, what they expected from me. You've got to take everything into account. You can't just look at the person and their crime that they've committed that time, because there's so much background things going on. You don't know, is it a single offence? Are there multiple offences? Have they come from a very chaotic background? Have they got mental health issues? Is there drug issues? Like with myself working with female ex-offenders, domestic abuse issues. There's such a wide background that you need to take into account. Like a lot of women we work with have come from very violent backgrounds, whether it's from being a child or when they've got older, and they've just sort of gone into this very chaotic lifestyle that they don't know how to get out of. So it's a case of you need to look at the overall picture and not just that snapshot in time. So for them just to come somewhere and be able to talk normally to somebody and just have a moan and a complain about this, that and the other, and for us to listen to them and then say, right, you've had your moan, now what can we do to change this, rather than them just have a moan and walk away. Some of them I'm so pleased with the progress they've made. They've got into accommodation, they're holding down maybe voluntary jobs, or they've gone back to school and they're doing courses, they're in contact with their children again, they are rebuilding their lives. When somebody does, even if it's only the smallest thing, if somebody starts even just attending appointments when they never used to do that, it's a big thing. And for them, that is a big change in their life. And for some people who have been going in and out of prison, and it used to be maybe every couple of months, and now it's maybe once a year, that's a big change in their life. Yeah, I think if you've come out of prison, or not even that, if you've got family that have been in prison and you're vaguely aware of the process, I think it's a good thing to do. It helps you focus your own head in what you want to do, where you want to go, and it's incredibly satisfying. It really, to see the changes that somebody can make in their life with just a few nudges, or in some people's cases a few hard shoves in the right direction, it can really make your day. And when people come back and you see that they've managed to keep themselves clean, they're out of trouble, and they're actually rebuilding their lives, that is when you really get the job satisfaction.